Sorry, the vacuum is on in the background. Anyhow, find the coefficient of the term in x to the fifth in the binomial expansion of 3 plus x times 4 plus 2x all raised to the eighth power. So this is a really unique situation that we have not seen before where it's binomial times binomial. But that's okay because you're smart and you can figure it out. Here's what we've got. I just want to speak in generalities over here. What happens if you are looking for the coefficient of the term in plain old x to the first when you expand a binomial? What happens? Well, you would get an x to the first from this piece in the first term times him, but you would also get an x to the first from this piece in this binomial times him. So when we are expanding binomial times binomial, there are two different pieces that contribute to the final power of the middle term here, okay? So hold that thought, and let's bring it to the problem at hand. So I have 3 plus x, and he's being multiplied by 4 plus 2x to the eighth. So I'm trying to think about all the pieces in these two binomials that would contribute to an x to the fifth term. Okay, well, I'm not expanding this whole thing to the eighth power because that's bizarre. That would take me 100 years. So what I'm going to do is instead just kind of think. So I would get an x to the fifth if I multiply this constant by whatever the x to the fifth term ends up being in this polynomial string. And I would get an x to the fifth term if I took this guy times whatever x to the fourth ends up being in this polynomial string. Okay? So taking that away from here, what I basically need to find is the x to the fourth term from this binomial, and I need to find the x to the fifth term from this binomial, and then I'm going to multiply or kind of distribute out the 3 plus x to each one of those, add them together, and then I'll get my coefficient for the x to the fifth term, okay? So let's see, I've got NCR of, oh my gosh, I'm very sorry. My children are being very loud. It's hard to be 5. It is. Okay, so I'm going to erase the n here. Oh my goodness. I'm going to erase the n here and he will become an 8. And then I'm thinking about my desired power here, which will be x to the fourth. So I am going to let r be 4 because he is the only one that is giving a power to the x. So I now have 8 choose 4 of 4 times 8 minus 4 times 2x to the fourth. And I now have 8 choose 4 of 4 to the fourth times 2 to the fourth times x to the fourth. Okay. So whatever that gets me, let's see. I've got 8 choose 4. Menu 5, 3, 8 choose 4. That's 70 while I'm in here times 4 to the fourth times, times 2 to the fourth. Okay, so, oh my gosh. Okay, 286,720. 286,720 x to the fourth. Okay. That feels gigantic. All right, who knows? Could be right, could be wrong. Let's see. We also have the fifth term that we are searching for. So I've got 8 choose, we don't know. But we have 4 to the 8 minus r, and then I have 2x to the r. I need this guy r here to be 5 because I'm looking for the fifth power of x. I'm going to change r to 5. I'm going to change r to 5. To 5. 5. 5. Okay, so 8 choose 5. Let's go ahead and find that over here. Menu 5, 3. 8 choose 5. Okay, 56. Oh, I should have done that while I was in there. Now I have 56 times, this will end up being 4 to the third times 2 to the fifth. 114,688. 114,688x to the fifth. Okay, so I now have 3 plus x times 286,720x to the fourth plus 114,688x to the fifth. I'm going to distribute here. Oh my goodness. All right, I got 3 times this guy. 860,160,860,160x to the... Oh wait, no. We gotta rearrange these if we want these to be in the right order, right? I need 3 to be distributed to the this one. 114,688x to the fifth plus. Also, these are now in order. I don't know why I did that the first time. That's okay. That's okay. We're just figuring it out. Okay, so now I've got 3 times this guy. And that's going to be 344,064. 344,064 x to the fifth plus, and then, this guy, he's just plain old powers. So 286,720 x to the fifth. And I'm going to add these two together. So I would get this, right? Yes. Plus, this guy, where are ya? Now I get 630,784 x to the fifth. This is the coefficient.